good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Relax and Take Notes. I'm K-Dub. I got the big homie Mike Payson here with me. What's good, Mike?
What's happening, man? Glad to
Chill.
be back in here, man. You know what it is. You know, we had some holidays, then, life. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but we back now. We ain't never stopped watching old sports, so it is what it is, but we back in business.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we always gonna be on them sports, but that's really what kind of got our friendship started. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Hey, ain't no count about it. That was off the jump. That what it was.
Yeah, for sure. Because I wasn't used to folks being on my level in terms of, you know what I'm saying, the sports knowledge and just like being an overall sports fan. Cause I always knew I was like kind of weird with it, you know what I'm saying? Like I was obsessed with sports. Then when I found somebody else that was the same way, I was like, oh yeah, this my boy here.
Right. Yeah. Nah, man, and it's like that for me too. Like even still now, if I like get in a convo or somebody start talking like, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But it's a select few.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's off the rip. For
like
sure.
I be telling Tiffany, I be telling her, I'm like a sports snob. Like I'm real snobby when it comes to my sports. Like I don't even like talk to people who like if I feel like you ain't really like you don't know what you're talking about, I won't even talk to you. I change subject. I ain't even talk to you about that because you don't know what you're talking about.
You ain't ready now. Yeah. For real.
Let's get into it, man. The All-Star weekend. You know, it just happened, whatever.
Right.
You know, what you think about the All-Star game as a whole and the new format and all of that, man? What you think?
Man, overall, I thought everything was cool. Minus my disagreement with some of the All-Star snubs and Bradley Beal, but
we're gonna touch on that. We got to touch on that.
And not putting Colin Sexton in that Rising Stars game from the jump, but other than that, I thought, man, it was awesome. It started off awesome. Back to, like you saying, being that kind of sports geek or whatever. I even watched the celebrity game, So all of that, and the 3-point shootout it didn't get no better than that. Only thing could have made it better was having Steph and Clay in it. That's the only thing that probably could have made that thing better. You know what I'm saying? Having two deep in that, but other than that, that was incredible. The 3-point shootout dunk contest, man. Well, why don't like Aaron Gordon, dog?
I don't know. I think they messed it up though. From what I heard,
right.
From what I heard, they messed it up. You know, so like Aaron Gordon was supposed to win, but they didn't. The judges didn't do it how they were supposed to do it, so they kind of messed it up.
Man, that just made me, cause it's like, like this dude, you know what I'm saying? He do his thing, and it's the second time, you know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, of course, to Zach LaVine or Derrick Jones, but man, you know what I'm saying? But it was still great, nonetheless, in the All-Star game, man. Wow. Besides, and I know a lot of people might say that's the best one, but for me, I still think, and I ain't saying this just because I'm a Mike fan, but that last one that he was in, that one to me was pretty darn good. The one when I think he got fouled and then Kobe got fouled and they went to overtime and they both shot the fadeaway jumpers. That one to me was my favorite one before this one. This one was man, incredible. And so then you had but I just hated the ending on a free throw.
Yeah, I ain't like that either, man. With all them great players out there, you got to end that thing on a bucket, man. You know what I'm saying? Like all them bucket getters out there, you got to end that thing on a bucket. It can't be like no free throw.
I heard Stack 5 on Steven Jackson say something pretty cool. He was like, the cat that got fouled and the cat that fouled, let them go one-on-one. I mean, it's you know what I'm saying? It's like something other than, a free throw, bro. Like, that game was crazy, bro. It can't end on a free throw, dog. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? That's supposed to end like a real pickup game. Like, you know how cats be like, bro, you ain't coming to the hole. And, like,
right.
for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying you don't hurt nobody or nothing like that, but on the real, though, bro, like, that thing right there, it was good, though. But I liked it, man. I liked it, dog.
And
And
they,
then, go ahead.
yeah, good.
My
No, go
bad.
ahead. Finish up.
I was gonna say I really like how they paid the homage to Cole, man. Like,
Yeah,
that whole thing was crazy. Like, so I was telling my brother-in-law, like, to think about the short notice, because they already they had everything planned pretty much out that they was gonna do
right.
for this All-Star game, and to pull that off, to do all that stuff, to pay tribute to him, man. I thought it was good, man. It was really good.
Yeah. That's probably to me the best All-Star game I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? As hard as them dudes were playing at the end, my only
Right.
issue was because I wanted the Eastern Conference to win because I'm a fan of how Giannis constructed his team, and I'm a friend of I'm a fan of Giannis, his mentality and everything like that. So I wanted, well, I meant Team Giannis. That's what I mean. I wanted Team Giannis to win, but why did he leave Kemba Walker in there when you got Kyle Lowry in the
The
game?
smaller guy.
Them
Right.
two small guards. To me, you got to take him out and put Jimmy Butler in. You know what I'm saying? To me,
Yeah.
I don't know if they couldn't sub or because neither team made a sub in that fourth quarter. So I don't know what the deal was with that. But for
It
me, you got
was,
to take Kemba out. Not that he can't hoop. We all know he all-star. Of course he can hoop. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like from a defensive standpoint, they should have put Jimmy Butler in. But they didn't.
yeah. That was, I don't know. You know what I'm
Another
saying? But
thing,
I think so though.
another thing, I get Nick Nurse was coaching and Siakam his guy and Kawhi used to play with Toronto. But why on
Right.
God's earth would you be going at Kawhi when you need a bucket? Like that's like the last dude on the court that you should go
To
at
play
to get a
with,
bucket. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Like,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
man. I don't get that. But at the end of the day, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. But from a standpoint of what you was talking about earlier about the snubs, Brad Beal got to be in the game. You can't average no 28 points a game and not get in that game. That just
Bruh.
that ain't right. That's completely disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez Louise,
To me,
man. That dude,
that's disrespectful.
that
Like
is crazy.
I get you can make a case for Zach LaVine. I get you don't put him in. I understand that. But Brad Beal, he got to get in that game, man. Like
Absolutely.
I know it done got to the point where you got to be on a winning team basically, and not again unless you Trae Young. Don't get me started on that.
I was about to say.
But like, how do you not put this man in that game? I don't understand that, man. I really don't.
It's crazy. I was blown away by him not being in that game. That was crazy.
Yeah. And then I was gonna boycott the Rising Stars game again like I did last year. They didn't put my boy Colin Sexton in, but they finally put him in there as an injury replacement. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up watching that. But how in the world is a man who averaged 20 points a game shoot 46% from the field? There's some centers in the NBA, some bigs in the NBA that shoot every shot close to the basket. They don't shoot 46%.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Nah,
shooting
I'm
the same exact 3-point percentage as Trae Young, while everybody drooling over him. He shoot the same percentage as him from three. He shoot 85% from the line. I get it, you know what I'm saying? They always talking about, oh, he don't get no assists, no, whatever. I ain't trying to hear all that.
right.
That man a bucket getter. He do it efficiently. He should have been in that game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I get the
absolutely.
Cavs suck and all that. And I don't want to hear them about no he don't get enough assists because that ain't never stopped nobody else from getting in. Winning assists just
Right.
become such this huge stat that everybody just make all their determinations by. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in today's game.
Right. Like, come on, man. I ain't trying to hear all that. They pick and choose or whatever for whatever reason who they wanna who they want to put in there based on popularity. I guess I don't know. I don't really get it, but I thought him and Brad Beal was disrespected from the jump. But
big
whatever.
time, big time, big time.
It is what it is. But let's move on to the actual season, man. Like the rest of the season. What you looking for in these last 28 or so games? What you looking for? What teams you high on? Things like that.
Of course, the obvious Lakers, Clippers, Boston, Toronto. I'm interested. Toronto hooping. It's crazy because it's like you almost say quietly, but it's not quietly. Like they hooping. You know
They
what
went
I'm
on
saying?
12, 13 game streak, something like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So they got me. I want to see what Philly gonna do. I want to see what they made of. I want to see what them boys made of. Can you do what we expected y'all to be able to do? But now it's super doubt. Now I feel you.
They can do what I expect them to do.
Yeah, man.
I can guarantee that.
And so I want to see if they're gonna be able to, But Houston, I know everybody say they crazy for doing whatever they're doing, whatever. But look, man, I'm having fun watching it. Do I think that they can win it all with that? I don't know, but listen, man, listen. You gotta go down swinging. Like they like, hey, we trying something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no need in just staying, even kill and not go out throwing haymakers, man. I mean, D'Antoni kind of, and people don't really say this, but it's like Don Nelson and D'Antoni don't get enough credit for today's NBA. Like the way today's NBA is being played. I know everybody credit Golden State with that, but Don Nelson and D'Antoni were kind of the forefathers of how this game is being played right now. If you think about that Golden State team that beat the Dallas Mavericks, at times they would have Al Harrington playing center. You know what I'm saying?
Al Harrington was guarding Yao Ming at times on that team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you had Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes trying to guard Dirk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So and Houston just, and I mean, of course, I'm a fan. I like Harden and Russ and them guys, and I'm big Eric Gordon fans. So I'm gonna have fun watching them. I don't think they're gonna win. Not like winning it all now, but but I am the Lakers and Clippers. That should be the matchup that the Western Conference Final whenever they meet. And but I think Boston and Toronto and Milwaukee, I think Giannis gonna do what he do. But I don't know about the other guys. I don't know if they can help him enough. Giannis gonna play ball. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just don't know. Now I ain't saying they can't, but I just don't know. And really we don't know nothing about anybody on the East because it ain't really no proven commodities outside of Toronto. But of course they lost Kawhi Leonard. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The East almost. I would ride with. I got Milwaukee at that slot, but it's like after it's a toss up after them. You know what I'm saying? Who could in the mix? Toronto though, I do like Toronto. They just come the ball. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to be Milwaukee, but I kind of feel like in the playoffs, that Milwaukee team gonna look just like they did last year. I think they're gonna come to a point where teams gonna be able to load up on Giannis and see if the other guys can beat him. And I don't think it's gonna. I mean, it's gonna be the same. They got basically the same squad that they did last year. So I think it's really gonna come down and look like it did last year. That's why I think it comes down to Boston and Toronto.
And plus, they lost Malcolm Brogdon.
They lost Malcolm Brogdon. And I think he's going to come down to Boston and Toronto. And I feel like in a 7-game series, Boston got more
Talent.
they got more talent, more go-to guys. You know,
Yeah.
as far as experience and defense, you know what I'm saying, the Raptors, they got that. But I don't see Van Fleet and Lowry being able to handle like Jaylen Brown and Tatum and Gordon Hayward and all the wings they got, man. Marcus Smart.
But see, that's the issue when you play them. It's like, oh, Tatum in here? Oh, all right, let's go, Jalen.
Yeah.
Oh, Jalen in here? Okay, Gordon.
Yeah.
Then it's like, somebody going to be on. It's almost like, with Golden State. Like, oh, Katie ain't on? Steph on. You know what I mean? Steph and Clay on. Or if Clay and Katie ain't on, okay, Steph can get 50.
Yeah. See, on that Boston team, is 4 guys that can give you 20 every night.
Absolutely.
And on a good night, give you 30 or 40. Like, it's 4 guys on that team that can do that. So, to me, that's the difference in the Eastern Conference. You know what I mean? It's so much on Giannis and Milwaukee. And they got a good scheme and, you know what I'm saying, like what they built and how they play and defensively and all that. But it's so much like so much depends on him playing well. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's going to be the same as it was last year. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's what you just said. That it comes, like you said, so much on him playing well. Because like we just said, oh, Brown ain't playing well. I got my dog. You know what I'm saying? I got Tatum over here.
Yeah.
Jack Kimber. I got Gordon Hayward. Then the wild card, Marcus Smart, he's so consistent because he don't get out his element. He going to do what he do. And he going to play defense. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
He going to hustle his tail off. He gonna get you. It might not be a ton of offensive rebounds, but he might get 2 or 3 big ones. You know, or he might get 1 big one.
Mm-hmm.
Or he might get 1 huge steal. He might get a huge defensive stop. Right. So I just think, like you said, they just got too many go-to guys.
Yeah.
Because if you think about if Kimber get hot, Brown ain't even tripping.
You can see 40. If Kimber get high, he'll give you 40.
You know what I mean? And the way, and like you said to me, I guess last week or since you was like, the way that team built, it's not like the egos. So it's like, if he rolling like that, it's like cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? The difference in like last year was just kind of like cats was kind of playing for their lives, and really they shouldn't have been. You know what I mean? But it was like they was playing to prove something. But Boston, man, woo, they're gonna be tough.
Yeah, and in the Western Conference, I think it's like a 2-man race in the West.
Right.
You know, Lakers and Clippers. I've been saying Clippers from the jump, so that's what I'm gonna stick with. I feel like they got too much to throw at LeBron. It's too many bodies to throw at LeBron, and then like right now they treating the regular season as just like I guess like a little stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really taking it as serious. You know what I'm saying? But because I still don't think Paul George and Kawhi done practice together still. You know what I'm saying? But whenever you get them two healthy, and then you got Pat Beverly, and then you got Marcus Morris, and, you know, of course you got Montrezl and Lou coming off the bench, and then, you know what I'm saying?
They got Reggie Jackson.
Got Reggie Jackson now to run with that second unit. Like, it's just so many good defensive bodies.
Landry Shaman,
he can knock it down. You know what I'm saying? It's so many good defenders. Yeah, like in a 7-game series, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough for the Lakers. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him. I think AD gonna have to carry the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron gonna be wild.
I think AD is gonna have to transform to the AD that the superstar AD. Yeah. He gonna have to help LeBron James. Like, it can't be like the last time we saw LeBron James in the playoffs. It can't be that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the way that
one.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say he 2 years older than that time in Cleveland, in which he played. Jeez, he played lights out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit was unbelievable. But if you want him to do that right now, that's crazy. Like you got to be able to help him out. It's just something about that Laker team, like it's missing, like something.
They need shooting and they need a point guard.
But the traditional point don't really mesh with LeBron, right? You need that like Mario Chalmers type of cat, Mo Williams.
You just need basically you just need a spot up shooter.
Booby Gibson. Yeah. You need them kind of cats like that. It's just, I mean, because LeBron gonna do what he do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like I don't. And then Kyle Kuzma, he lost. It's like he don't fit.
Well, I mean, any LeBron team gonna need that scapegoat, so they already put that tag on him. So
yeah,
that's his role right now.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying it seems like he not meshing well. I'm not going. Hell no. Like that's overblown. When people do that, like that's crazy. But I just don't think he meshed well. You know what I'm saying? That's just
in order to play with LeBron, you need to either be a guy like Kyrie who got a strong personality. You know what I'm saying? A bucket getter himself. You know what I'm saying? A great player himself. Or you need to be a straight up spot up shooter. Somebody like a
James Jones.
Like a James Jones, a Kyle Korver, a Mike Miller, you know what I'm saying? Them type dudes. Danny Green.
Ray Allen at that stage of his career.
Yeah, them type dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, look at Chris Bosh and Kevin Love. Look at what he did to their careers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I feel like the Lakers need more shooting because Danny Green alone ain't enough. Because I don't know if you can really trust KCP like that.
And also the thing with them, see, I think LA Clippers can play such good one-on-one defense to where they won't get as many open looks.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That team crazy defensively, man.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think defensively they present such a problem that you won't get a whole lot of just you're gonna get open look, but you get what I mean. Like it won't be a lot like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's it.
Man, they so loaded. Like you don't get a break. Like with the Lakers, when LeBron go to the bench, you know what I'm saying, you get a bit of a break. Maybe you have to focus on AD, and vice versa. But with the Clippers, I mean, when Kawhi go to the bench, Paul George still out there. If Paul George go to the bench, Lou Williams out there, Montrezl Harrell out there, Markieff Morris out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just Landry Shamet knocking down shots. You know what I'm saying? It's so much. Like,
because think about like what you just said. Think about that game. Was that Boston that was playing right before the break?
Yeah.
Lou took the shot, got fouled. They didn't count it.
Yeah.
And then Landry Shamet come. Then Landry Shamet come right back and hit a three and tie the game.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man. But that's I think
Who else besides them two though? Let's talk about the West, like besides the Lakers and the Clippers, the Nuggets, Jazz, Rockets. Thunder, a nice story, but they are what they are.
Right.
How long?
They the Miami of the West.
Yeah, true. How long Dame out?
It said like 2 weeks. I hadn't seen any.
See,
it says multi-game absence right here. It just said 3 to 4 games.
That's gonna be huge for them because I had them taking that 8 spot. You know what I'm saying?
They was coming on pretty strong.
I had them taking that from Memphis, and then they lost. That game they lost on that goaltend, that kind of hurt them too, because you can't be losing games like that. Yeah, so I think they lost like their last 2 games, I think. But you know, and then the rookie of the year, you know, he gonna be coming on strong.
The rookie of the year, play tonight.
Who Zion play tonight?
No,
Memphis hey man, watch what I tell you. I know it's crazy, but watch what I tell you, man. Zion gonna win it. I know he only play half a game, but these people gonna be so in love with what this man do for these.
I'm in love with what he doing.
These last 30, almost 40 games, 38, 40 games.
I'm in love with what he doing, but it's no way.
Man, this dude, he finna average like 22 and 9.
Only way is if they beat them out that A spot. They beat them out that A spot. Then they'll do it. But I just
that's possible though.
Memphis got the hardest remaining schedule though, on paper. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
But I just don't see it unless they do that. But I mean, like I say, I love them too. I love both of them. But I just can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it unless they do that.
I ain't saying he deserve it, but I'm just telling you, you know how the media is. This man averaged 22 and 8. I'm telling you, 23 and 8.
They gotta make the playoffs though. Because if they make the playoffs, it'll be solely because of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they what 5 games out? Let me see.
I think so.
How many games back?
I think they're 5.
Yeah, 5.5 games back right now.
Yeah.
And Memphis can easily go on a losing streak. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm so can New Orleans.
That's true.
They're 23 and 32, 25, 31.
It's
gonna be good. But I just can't see it.
Yeah. And Utah is a nice little story, you know what I'm saying? They've been hooping since Jordan Clarkson came. You know, they kind of are what they are.
No, they ain't.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do that. But the Nuggets.
They need a transfer card ahead of the times.
Yeah. That would have been a nice fit. But the Nuggets, you know what I'm saying?
I love Denver, but they like, and I told you this before, they like Duke to me or Carolina or like.
How so?
Cause like, who the man?
I mean, you know, Jokic the man in terms of like overall, but you mean in terms of like who the go-to guy.
Take over this last 3 minutes.
Yeah. Is Jamal Murray is Jamal Murray that type of player for real?
Right. Cause he got the talent, but to me, Will Barton got the mindset. Yeah. But Will Barton don't have Jamal Murray talent. I love Will Barton, but he don't have. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, I feel you 100% on that. I feel like Michael Porter Jr. could eventually be that. If he get right. I feel like I wish he would have went to a situation where he was the man. You know what I'm saying? Like I know he battled injuries and all that, but I wish he would have went to a situation where it's like, you know, you are our new franchise player. We're gonna build around you and all that. And let him come along slow. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he finna get lost in the shuffle. You know what I'm saying?
Because that team is loaded. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, it could be to his advantage. Because I'm gonna tell you what that kind of remind me of like Jermaine O'Neal. Remember when Jermaine O'Neal went to Portland? And it was never studs in front of him, you know? And then, because remember, like, so I had, seen like not a lot of him, but I saw him one game, like some highlights. He played against the team in Augusta when I played against Butler, and he went crazy. But he was 6'11", so of course you expect him to go crazy against everybody, right?
Yeah.
So he goes straight to the league, and like, of course I'm pulling for him. He from right there in South Carolina, whatever. So he ain't getting off the bench. But that Portland team, as we know, was crazy. That team went to the Western Conference Final. And you remember we was in last. He went to Indiana, and I was like, what the hell? Like, he was just like going crazy. He was an all-star.
Yep.
Because you remember Jay used to always be talking about
because he was South Carolina.
Yeah. And so it was like, yo, this dude. And so, it could be a situation like that, but I do feel what you're saying. Like, it's different now too. You know what I mean? Like, the NBA was so veteran late in then, and so like now it's more about the younger guys and the prime guys.
Young guys back then was expected to sit the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kobe did.
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady.
Yep.
Jermaine O'Neal, Zach Randolph. So there are a lot of guys that came in young like that. So yeah.
Even KG. KG didn't start right away. He started toward the middle of the season, I think.
Right.
When he came in. You know what I'm saying? Because they was playing him as small forward. I think he was backing up Sam Mitchell when he came in, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of wish he would have went to a team that kind of centered everything around him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he wouldn't benefit from it. But this day and age, man, once you kind of get a reputation, it seems like that's it. You know what I'm saying? For most guys, I can't say it for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they tried to do that to Jaylen Brown, but I feel like, he was like, nah, this ain't about to happen.
No way. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm hoping, because the dude's so talented, Porter is, man. And then, like I said, it could be helping him. He could be figuring stuff out. Same with Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish looked way more comfortable than he did at the beginning. He was looking, but now, he getting a rhythm. And I think and that's to your point, I think a lot of the situation with Cam is helping him is having a lot of young guys around. They kind of bump their head together. You got Hunter and him and Herder and Collins and Trae Young, but then you got Vince probably like keeping all them accountable to a certain, they're not a good team, but it's the other stuff, like probably like being on time and like doing this and doing that and doing this that he probably doing for them from a mental, you know what I mean? So, helping them take care of their mentals, their chicken. But so yeah, but I'm with you though, man. I hope Porter Jr., I wish the best for him too. I hope everything works.
Yeah. But you were saying, you was talking earlier about bench players. You were talking about some of the best bench players of all time. What was you going with that? Huh?
No, I was just messing with you. I was just messing with you.
We might as well talk about it though. Who you got like as far as like let's say 6 men. Who the best 6 man of all time to you?
Ginobili.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I was hoping you were gonna say that.
Nah, as much as I hated them and him, man, that's the reason why. He was, jeez Louise, bro.
Yeah, I was hoping you were gonna say that. I can't even, you know how bad I hated Ginobili. Man, I couldn't stand that dude.
Oh my gosh.
Like him and Tim Duncan, like probably the 2 players in the NBA that I hated the most.
For me, it was Carmelo and John Stockton. I hated him. But yeah, he, without a doubt for me, Ginobili was. Now I could give you about 5 or 10 that's like, you know what I mean, stick out to me.
Yeah.
Him being he top of the list. Jamal Crawford, of course. Lou Williams, Jason Terry, Bobby Jackson. Um, uh, dang, how could I forget my man name just like that?
Vinny the microwave.
Yeah, of course him. Yeah, of course him. Detlef Shrimp. Um, I mean, it was some cats that came in and lit it up, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who else used to come off that bench here.
Hey,
Iggy.
one that people really don't think of because he's such a star now is James Harden. James Harden was a beast coming off the bench.
Absolutely. Iggy, 38.
Yeah, I mean, he's not necessarily a bench player, but he played that role once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? And when he played that role, he was the best at it.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
So I just wanted to get that in now. But yeah, man, I think I did a good job today of not going off too much about my boy Colin Sexton. You know how I get on my rants.
But I can respect it though, because it is yeah, you a fan, but it's like it's warranted. It ain't like you just he a bum. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people be trying to play him.
That's what most people say.
They be trying to play him like he a bum, but it's like, bro, what y'all looking at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but before we get out of here, man, I want to talk about the fight. The fight coming up, man.
Man, old bomb squad.
Wilder and Fury.
Yeah, for sure.
My boy Deontay, he said he got a 2-hand count this time around. Last time he couldn't even spar with the right hand because he had broke his right hand. I broke his right arm. You know what I'm saying? So he was basically, training with the left the whole fight, the whole count. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he was overshooting them punches like that, why he was missing everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this time he got both hands. You know what I'm saying? He got the right mindset. You know what I'm saying? When he put Fury down this time, he ain't getting back up.
Hey, I just don't know how the hell he got up.
People say I'm crazy when I say this, but he didn't hit him right. He didn't hit him how he normally hit everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was, he took the power. That wasn't no typical Wilder shot. When you see the way he hit Brazil, the way he hit Ortiz, you know what I'm saying? Them typical Wilder shots. You know what I'm saying? That one, It was good, but it wasn't one of them real thumpers that he be giving out. And plus, it was in the 12th round. You know what I'm saying? He done fought 12 rounds, and then, you know what I'm saying, he hit him with that shot. So by then, that power still can't be the same in the 12th round. So imagine if he hit him with that in the 6th round. You know what I'm saying? Then
if he'd have caught me with it in the 12th round, I'd been like Martin Rodolph Payne. I was like, but that dude got about like, the hell? Yeah. Now I'm looking forward to that though. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good, man. They've been talking a lot of trash, which is always fun.
That's what they do. They gotta sell the fight. Them dudes friends for real, man. But they gotta sell the fight.
He said he gonna have a box of nails and nail him down with a hammer from Alabama, bro.
That boy Deontay crazy, man. Fury coming in at about, he said he coming in at 270. He gonna press Deontay. He gonna come forward and he gonna knock him out. First of all, Fury ain't knocking nobody out. That ain't what he do. And that's gonna be a huge mistake. Cause he come in and get caught on one of them Alabama slammers. it's over with, bro. I'm telling you, it's over with. I can't wait to see it. There's gonna be some good fights on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is gonna be a good overall night period. I can't wait to see my boy. Bro. Anybody know me, they know I get up for my Wilder fights, man.
Already.
You know, I represent for my Bama boys, period.
For sure.
Anybody affiliated.
For sure.
Yeah. But that's it for me, man. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, man. Hey, everybody get that allegory tonight, though. Rush to 5'9". Yes, sir. It's going to be the hardest album of 2020. I don't even care. Royce is my guy. It's going to be hard. The allegory. Go get that. For sure. Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody show love, man. Stop the violence. Man, rest in peace to that young man, Pop Smoke, man.
For sure. For sure.
Man, that thing broke my heart. Bro, that man 20 years old, man. Y'all relax, man. Show love, man. Show love, man. God. Rest in peace to that young brother, though, man. Sure. And you know what I'm saying? Prayers to his family and friends, man. That thing, it shook me up, bro. You know what I mean? 20 years old, man. But yeah, you know, and just, man,
just chill, man. Just chill, bro.
Real, man.
Go play some 2K or some Fortnite or some Call of Duty or something, man. Just go chill.
Go holler at a young lady or something, man. Take a young lady out to eat. Yeah. Man,
do whatever you do. Relax. Smoke your little weed or whatever it is y'all doing all that.
Real, man. Calm down, man.
Boy, I sound old just then.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. They got to stop this here, man. God, bro. But yeah, man, that's it, man. You know, and y'all keep rocking with us, man, and relax, relax. Y'all relax out there. But keep rocking with us, man. We're gonna be out, get back at y'all, man. Sorry for the wait, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We back. And y'all be easy out there. Till next time, peace out.
Peace out.